Bit tired tonight, Mitcho.
Yeah, mate.
They're not out on the golf course early this morning, Mitcho.
No, mate.
Been working those pectoral muscles at the gym, Mitcho.
No, mate.
Well, what have you been doing? Why are you so tired?
I'll tell you what, Andy. I've been carrying you for 10 episodes, mate. That's why I'm so tired. Huh?
Walked into that one, didn't I?
I like taking candy from a balding little scruffy haired baby.
8 games, 50 seconds.
This is Inside 50 with Mitch Jones.
Take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
What did you say?
So fine that I really
Inside
wanna
50
make you mine.
with Mitch Jones featuring Andrew Mays.
I'm the co-host, you muppet.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
Friday night footy,
Let's
Mitcho. And remember the new 10-minute format. Last year's top of the table side at round 22 versus the Spooners, the Saints and the Tigers.
Alright, well, the Saints found some new avenues to goal last week and absolutely powered home against the Crows in the last term.
Yep.
Montagna, fine form, booted 5, and he had some friends with Milne, Dal Santo, Schneider, and McWalter,
Schneiderman.
all kicking multiples. They look like the Saints of old, with 12 players racking up 20 posies or more.
I liked it.
Tigers, they finally notched up a win against the enigma of football.
Good on you, Tigers.
The Port Power. Rule number 1 if you're a punter out there, do not touch Port Adelaide matches. I'll tell you what, you're going to go broke. There are so many hot and cold players in that team, and the last 3 weeks they have absolutely looked
Front
like
runners.
junk. There's too many variables, mate.
Yep.
They could have been top 6 at the start of the season. Now, honestly, they're looking like bottom 3 or 4.
Tigers?
All credit to the Tigers, mate, because they have a midfield that is on par with everyone else in the comp, I'd say. Dustin Martin is a
Close.
ready-to-go footballer. He's so ready to go, it's not funny. Deledio is elite, and they'd be very happy to have him back playing some good football. And I love the look of Big Angus in the ruck, Andy.
I was on him a couple of years ago. Saints
Oh, you're the
114, Tigers about 750. Saints will clean up, but I don't think Richmond will disgrace themselves.
All right, Andy, tell me about the Blue Baggers at the MCD facing the Demons. 8 out of 11 games there so far,
Well,
Andy.
the Blues need to get into second gear because last week they didn't get out of first.
Still won
Felt
comfortably.
it felt like they won by 15 goals, but it was only 29 points.
Cruise control.
Couple of ins, like that cruiser. A couple of
Ooh.
ins for both teams.
Ting, ting.
Couple of big ones.
Tell me
Melbourne have
about
got Trengove and Scully, and Carlton might have the possible returns of Armfield, Houlihan, but more importantly, Waite and Bow, which are more important for their structure. Brock McLean back against his old team, and I
Ooh.
reckon Brent Maloney might say hello. And
Bit of
might
fireworks?
be a few fisticuffs, Mitch.
Fireworks.
I think so. I thought the trade was a win-win. However, looking at it now, I reckon Brock's body is about as stable as Kevin Rudd's opinion.
Doesn't seem to be holding up, does it?
It's Kevin Rudd's sporting opinion. Thanks for letting me get the gag out.
He was so pumped about it
D's,
too.
the D's will spent 3 weeks right now. The D's will be happy with that one. Loved Gisbert's debut last
Very
week. He
good,
looks
very
good.
good.
Let's not forget the D's youth who haven't even played yet, including Paul Chapman the second, Luke Tapscott, and Young Blees. Had the pleasure of sitting with the D's coaches
You're very
last
excited
week.
about that,
Yeah,
Andy.
I was. It was a great day. And tell you
Josh
what,
Marnie's
Josh Marnie
notes?
wrote? He wrote Thornton, number 32, doesn't man up, equals shit.
Ooh, the S word.
Shit!
Inside.
No,
No, don't say it
It's an
twice.
exclusive.
Don't say it twice.
And he also said to say hi to the boys, Mitcho, in the office.
Did he? He loves his show as well.
He does.
So many fans in football. Blues
Too many.
$1.36. D's are $3.20. I don't mind the D's at that price, Doc. The big question will be whether or not they can close down the Carlton pace through the midfield and the small guys up forward.
Blues ins are too crucial. They'll get up for mine, Mitcho. Over at Amy Stadium where the Crows host the Dockers.
Well, I know it's only Adelaide, Doc, and I know it's only round 11, but
Yep.
if the Dockers win this one, they will lock up a spot in the semis. Top 4,
Like
no doubt about it.
Good call.
Pavlich and Sanderlands are 2 of the 5 most valuable players in the AFL.
Mhm.
Agree with me?
Yep.
Good. We're agreeing on a few things tonight.
I like it.
And they have some quality support acts as well, Andy. There's a lot around the ball, and they continue to get better and better. One query I do have is, and especially with Michael Johnson out, is whether Sandy can keep handling this workload.
Yep.
We know that big men seem to sort of, cool down a little bit, can't carry it during the season.
Yep.
Crows, well, they're locked into the bottom 4. I'm going to throw 4 names at you for a change, Andy.
Ooh.
Port Pleasure, Dangerfield, Stevens, and McLeod.
Yep.
They would have been a big part of what Adelaide thought might be a tilt at playing serious finals this year.
What happened?
None of them had more than 12 touches last week.
Shocking.
Andy, Freo should win by about 20, 30 points.
320 the Crows, 140 the Dockers. I don't mind rolling that into a multi.
North versus Brisbane Doctor, 2 teams who have combined for only 1 win in the past 4 rounds. 8 possible chances to win, 1 win, and they are both decimated by injury.
Quick one here, Mitcho. Very quick, simple one. Brisbane rely on Fev and Brown. If they kick enough goals, they'll win. We need a name for Fev and Brown, I'm feeling. Just bit like Brangelina and Tomcat.
You've written down here, Man Crushed to United.
You wrote that, you idiot.
You wrote that.
That is rubbish. Lions 157, Roos 242, flip a coin. And because of that, there's a little bit of value in the Roos.
Righto, it's a real shame that Petrie, Drew can't get on the park, and we know how crucial he is to that team structure.
Very.
The Lions can all but count out their finals chances if they can't win this one. Teams like Essendon, Sydney, Carlton all look like they're pretty keen to keep their spots in the 8, and there's not many spots up for grabs. Andy.
You'd be well aware that the way TV works is that ratings pay for shows, and if you don't click on part 2, which you haven't all been clicking on lately, you'll be watching Inside 50 like this every week. See how much fun that is? Not much fun at all, is it? There's no Andy there. Makes me pretty bloody sad.